each and every part of our fraternity, right from the top to the bottom. And let's all pledge here that we will continue these efforts. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sultan, and please convey our thanks to the Director and Division Director for hosting us here. Now, I would like our esteemed, very experienced and expert chairpersons, Dr. Neelam Clare and Dr. Srinagar, to give their comments and any insights they would like to share. Dr. Neelam Clare.
Thank you so much, Dr. Praveen, the organizers, for organizing such a wonderful conference and for having me here, the chairpersons, my co-chairpersons, and other speakers, the delegates, and the teachers from Jammu and Kashmir, all the participants. And I'm tempted to use one of Amir Khusro's Persian couplet. I'm sure most of you must have heard. Firdaus ruhe par zameen asto, hami asto, hami asto. That means that if there is heaven on the earth, it is here, it's here, and it is here. It's not that only the valley is beautiful, but the people of Kashmir are very beautiful at heart. Kashmir has a civilization and a culture which is called Kashmiriyat, and it's a very broad term. And for an ordinary, even a poor Kashmiri, education is very important. I come from Kashmir, and I come from the Kashmir which is now in Pakistan. And my dad was studying in Lahore University at the time of partition. He was called back to Muzaffarabad. His mom died, but she took a promise from him that you will finish your education. He finished his education and he started teaching in DAV school, Muzaffarabad. And actually, he came back to India in 1950, and he joined Amar Singh College to begin with, and he was working in recovery camps. So for me, coming to Kashmir is like coming home. Let me tell you that, Kashmir passed through very difficult times, and if you look at the NFHS data, 5 figures, it is remarkable. I feel like clapping. I really feel like clapping because, in spite of all the difficult times, reaching NMR of single digit, 9, and achieving all the key indicators of better neonatal and maternal health is something which is remarkable. But I think they say that, if you achieve more, it's like, if you come, you get very good marks, you are tempted to become the first. So the pressure on Kashmir is even more now because you have achieved something, you've shown. So probably all the bottlenecks and all those issues, I'm sure Kashmir will be able to overcome. My husband comes almost every month to Srinagar, and I feel ashamed that I don't come. But I'm committing today, and my friend Mushtaq is sitting in the front row. He's like a brother to me. I promise. Fortunately, I've been teaching for now almost like 4 decades, and me and Dr. Praveen go a long way. During the time when I became active in NNF, we started making clinical guidelines with Sushma Nangia. And Praveen. I'm now practically more, I wouldn't say old, I'm more maturer. And there are a lot of students, there are a lot of people who I've been fortunate that I've been teacher to them, but now they've achieved more than what I could achieve. So I promise on behalf of all of them, and there are some sitting in the audience, I can see Dr. Pankaj, I can see Dr. Anoop, and there have been many who were involved in the workshops yesterday. And Praveen and Sushma are great friends to me. I have friends here in Kashmir, I have friends in Delhi and all over the country. And I've always worked closely with our development partners, because development partners are like a kind of a yoke between the academic organizations like NNF-INDIA, the government, and academicians to do better at the societal, at the community level. And as you know, I love the way Dr. Praveen said that we've achieved something, but it's like, you know, your one foot is in cold water and one foot is in hot water. There are still disparities. There are rural and urban disparities. There are rich and poor disparities. But I'm sure together we can overcome those disparities. And I have to again thank, and the venue is actually wonderful. I was just thinking, sitting here, that maybe, you know, we should have the annual convention of NNF over here, because this is a beautiful convention hall, and you know, Kashmiris are known for hospitality. It's their culture. So thank you so much, and all the best to Kashmir, that we together achieve, so that not everybody is only, it's not that everybody is proud of us, but we are also proud of ourselves. Thank you so much, Praveen, for giving me this opportunity.
I think, ma'am, a lot has said, and I think I echo everything which ma'am has said. And we were totally amazed by the NNF-5 data which was presented here, and by Dr. Mushtaq. And it goes on to say that a lot of hard work has been done in last decade or last 2 decades or so, when there's a steep decline in all the curves which are showing, and there's a coverage of deliveries and institutional deliveries which just rose like anything. And that has done, but as Sir said, the numbers are there. And as Dr. Mushtaq also said, there is quality delivery issues, which I think Dr. Praveen aptly addressed when he chose J&K for our neonatal quality improvement practice workshops, which happened in last 2 months or so over Jammu and Kashmir, ma'am. And I must say, J&K was the state among all 5 states which participated very wholeheartedly, and I'm so amazed the number of students who passed, the number of participants who came from so far and far off places to attend those workshops. In fact, the workshop which happened yesterday in Vedina was so well attended, and all the facilitators were saying amazing, they were giving amazing reviews about the participants. So there is, as Shaukat and people were telling earlier, there was a need and there was a demand for quality training, and the trainings could not happen, the conferences could not happen for so many reasons there. Now that we have moved forward, I think we should move forward, and as rightly said, not just a general conference, a national conference is what Srinagar wants, and we should have it here at some point of time. And more of quality improvement training programs, neonatal CPG disseminations, and accreditation, as you got it done yesterday. I think more centers should get accredited and try to provide quality newborn care as per the standards which have been made by National Neonatology Forum. Thank you all, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Dr.
I just want to make a wish. I just forgot Ravi, because he organized a wonderful, with the help of the local organizing committee, I think you've done excellent work. Thank you very much.
I didn't say it right now, Ravi, because it was to be said during the inauguration.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Neelam and Dr. Surinder. So I think Government of India has done remarkably well in last decade by establishing SNCUs in each district and several medical colleges. And of course, parallel to this has been the program of institutional delivery, which have made remarkable impact. But one of the obvious side effects, I would say, is visible in the medical colleges, which somehow is not being talked about, although we talk about it whenever we meet, but has not received due attention of the government. And the side effect is that if you go to the labor rooms or the SNCUs or the NICUs of medical colleges, they are overloaded. Because all SNCUs have to refer. After a certain threshold, they descend. So they refer to medical college. And medical college is no option but to receive. So then you go to the emergency, SNCU, patient is dying, what do? You put 2 babies in one cot, then you put 3 babies in one cot. I don't know what is the record number you people have seen, but in my own institution also we had to put 5 babies in one cot in the emergency. What do? You are ventilating 2 babies on one cot. How do you intubate? How do you control? So these are the issues, and that is why I thought, there are several medical colleges here, but I thought at least 3 of the medical colleges who are very experienced and senior professors should give us the true insights. It's all good, the numbers, etc. We've done so well, but what is the real ground situation in the medical colleges? Do you have enough infrastructure, manpower to take care of all the babies who are referred to you, all the pregnant women who come to labor room, or do you face some challenges? So to listen to that experience, we have 3 senior professors, but my only request to all 3 would be to kindly be brief. We would love to listen to you whole day actually, I know you have a lot of experience, but keeping the time in mind. So we'll begin with Professor Sheikh Mushtaq Ahmed from Government Medical College Anantnag. Sir, if you can come and kindly briefly tell us your experience.
टेलीकॉम्स ख़वातीन व हज़रात, वादिया गुलपोश कश्मीर में दिल की अमीर गहराइयों से आपका खुशामदीद। I am honored to have Dr. Neelam, my teacher, my sister, in the chair. I am 41 years younger. I remember 1982 when I joined PGI. वो जो हम में तुम में करार था, तुम्हें याद हो क्या नहीं याद? So a very good afternoon to everybody. I was working in SKICC Srinagar Institute of Medical Sciences, and now I'm at GMC Anantnag for the last 4.5 years. Next please. Next please. Anantnag is located in the South Kashmir, south part of Kashmir. We are catering 25 lakh population from Anantnag, Kulgam, Pulwama, Shupian and Pir Panjab, which extends up to Ramban, Kashtwar and Doda. Next please. Next please. This is Dr. This is my faculty, Dr. Shaukat, who is the organizing person behind this event, a very dynamic person. Next please. So, our staff comprises of 5 faculty members, 2 consultants, senior residents 3 and JR 6, and medical officers 8, but we have only 14 nurses. Next please. This is the work done which we have. We are getting 600 to 800 OPD patients per day. We are getting 300 to 500 patients during night. We are next to GB Pant Hospital. Next please. We are having 10 pediatric beds, 4 HU beds and 12 SNCU baby cots. Next please. I am working at level 1. I'll say 1.25 because now a district hospital has become a medical school. So we are at level 1.25. Next please. Next please. We have started with teaching in our place. We have established a seminar room where having teaching, regular teaching, undergraduates. We got 4 research candidates this year through National Board. So we have PG teaching as well. Next please. We are organizing seminars. We are trying to have so many. We had 2 or 3 conferences in our department. Next please. We had a conference on pediatric and neonatal care. We had seizure disorder conference. We had safe maternal neonatal care and latent tuberculosis in last 2 years. Next, please. This is our group photograph after a conference. Next, please. I've been told to be quick, very quick in 2 minutes. This is my department. Next, please. I call it a family. Next, please. These are the seminars we have conducted. Next, please. This is our dynamic principal, Professor Tariq Said Qureshi, who is an ace ophthalmologist from North India. He is always on move. He is always on job to improve Government Medical College Anantnag. We are very thankful to him. Next, please. There is a seminar going on in our hospital. It is a district hospital now converted to medical college. So we are trying our level best to do whatever we can do. Next, please. We are celebrating Poshan Mah in September, breastfeeding week every August, and newborn week every November. Next, please. This is the newborn week being celebrated in our SMC. Next, please. Next, please. So, next, please. These are our various things we have done. We have gone to conferences, we are publishing papers, our papers are on. We have published 7 national papers and 5 are in process. Next, please. This is our special care newborn unit, where we have 10 open cares. We have phototherapies, we are managing respiratory distress, we are managing seizures, we are managing birth asphyxias, but we are not able to ventilate child because we don't have facility for level 2, level 3 care. I have a very good team of doctors, very well-trained pediatricians. I worked in PGI, I worked in AIMS, I worked in SKICC 25 years. I assure my principal that kindly give us an ICU, give me 4 to 8 ventilators, we'll do anything, we'll work on an ICU, we'll run PICU. I have staff for that, I have excellent staff for that, trained staff for that. Next, please. The stay in our hospital, in our SNCU is short, around 2 to 3 days. There was one long stay for 15 days. That was my